That promo last week involving the winner of the 2023 Men's Royal Rumble match in Cody Rhodes and the Tribal Council himself, Paul Heyman, on Monday Night Raw was nothing short of a class in entertainment, of a class in storytelling, because in that promo, WWE managed to secure the main event at Wrestlemania. At least in my view, they managed to secure the fact that Cody Rhodes was going to be a part of that main event no matter what. And that the triple threat match that a lot of IWC fans are thinking about doing, or even splitting the titles between night 1 and night 2, I don't think that was even a possibility. But the fact of the matter is, with that promo on Monday Night Raw, I think WWE put that entire rumor to rest. Because first of all, Cody Rhodes went out there and delivered a promo that not only secured his spot in the main event of WrestleMania, but he also secured the fans' support. Because they made him, WWE scripted him, and obviously, masterfully, scripted him to acknowledge the fact that Sami Zayn is in the chase for the title, and that the fans love Sami Zayn. I love the callback to the previous SmackDown where Roman Reigns was, who do I should talk to about? And Cody Rhodes did the exact same thing here on Raw. But not only that, Cody Rhodes wished Sami Zayn the best of luck, and he even assured the fans that he would be so thrilled to face off against Sami Zayn for the titles at WrestleMania. So just Cody Rhodes doing that in and of itself, pretty much in my book, secures the fact that the fans will not turn on him. Much like fans turn on Reigns in 2015, or fans turn on Batista in 2014 when they wanted Daniel Bryan to be in the main event of both of those WrestleManias. And then you have Paul Heyman come out. And in that promo, Cody Rhodes realizes this is the Tribal Council. He is the man in Roman Reigns' ears. So before he has anything to tell to me about the Tribal Chief, I'm going to soften him up. Because I know his tactics. I know Roman Reigns' tactics. And trying to manipulate and gun people down mentally before they get to you physically. So Cody Rhodes did pull on Paul Heyman's heartstrings with a story about his late father, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and to be honest, that pulled on a lot of people's heartstrings because it was a heartfelt story involving the Rhodes family and Paul Heyman back in his ECW days. But then WWE and Paul Heyman decided to take it in a very personal route, much like what Roman Reigns adores to do, because that is his character. That has been his way of handling things for the past 2+ years since he returned to WWE. Paul Heyman made it personal by saying that Roman Reigns is the guy, the son that he wished he had. And adding insult to injury, Dusty Rhodes brought up Roman Reigns. He trained him, he coached him in everything, but he did not bring up, he did not coach, he did not mentor his own son, Cody Rhodes, in WWE. And that made it personal, and Cody Rhodes said it himself. All he wanted was a match at WrestleMania for the undisputed WWE Championship. And Paul Heyman came out and made it personal. Which again, those are the two different philosophies of both of these characters, and that's why they match up so well heading into WrestleMania. And make no mistake about it, that promo on Raw between Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman, I'm sure I'm not the only one in this boat. That promo made me look forward to an in-ring segment, to the build-up to WrestleMania between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. I can't wait for these two guys to meet in the middle of the ring, to see their interaction. So on that basis alone, WWE and Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman played it masterfully. And I've said this multiple times in the video, in my videos right here on the channel in the past, and I'm going to keep saying it because plans are set in place. They will not change. They should not change. Sami Zayn's storyline is with the Bloodline. It does get a payoff in Montreal this upcoming Saturday night at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view when Sami Zayn challenges for the Universal Championship against Roman Reigns. That is a payoff, but it's not the ultimate payoff for the Sami Zayn storyline. Because Sami's story with the Bloodline started with the Usos. So it only makes sense for his story to end with the Usos. And if you want clear proof of that, look no further than this past Friday night on SmackDown. Roman Reigns wasn't a part of the show like he isn't normally, but Jey Uso was. The entire episode, or at least the entire Bloodline story of the episode, revolved around Jey Uso and Sami Zayn, and it's still brewing. It's still a lot of questions. Whose side is Jey Uso on? Sami Zayn's or Roman Reigns? That is the story heading into the Elimination Chamber. And I think it's very, very simple to understand the logic behind keeping both titles on Reigns at this point. You can't split them this close to WrestleMania. You can't have one separate title defended on each night. At least that's my point of view. Even though there's a lot of reports saying that WWE wants to split them at some point, and I think that will come later, along with the tag titles as well, when a babyface champion holds both titles, and obviously, as babyfaces do, they make stupid and rash decisions and decide to defend both titles on the same night. But that'll come later down the line. But again, plans are set in place, and Sami's storyline is with the Usos. And we haven't seen a lot of Kevin Owens since the Rumble match, and I think that's on purpose. Because the big pop we're going to get at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view is during the main event when Sami Zayn loses. Yes, he will lose to Roman Reigns at the Chamber. And the Bloodline starts beating on him, and Jey Uso finally picks his side, and he sides with his family. KO, Kevin Owens will come out and make the save. And the pop that we will hear, that we will witness in Montreal will be like no other. And Sami Zayn's story will come to a conclusion at WrestleMania when he, along with his best friend in Kevin Owens, the one true family member he has in WWE, comes to his rescue, and they win the tag titles on the biggest stage of them all. Because WrestleMania season is upon us. We're currently in it, and WrestleMania itself deserves the big story of Roman Reigns, the unstoppable challenger, against the prodigal son in Cody Rhodes, returning and finally possibly dethroning Roman Reigns once and for all. That's just my belief. But at the end of it all, that's just one guy's opinion. That's just one story. But I can also assure you the fans will not turn on Cody Rhodes anytime soon. Because Paul Heyman and the WWE have made sure of that. So with that said, if you have a different opinion, you have a different outlook at this entire storyline going on heading into WrestleMania, leave it in the comment section below. I've been Alexis Carrillo. This is Wrestling Talk. Enjoy Monday Night Raw later on tonight. And I'll see you next time.